abundantly? I mean, are you truly living an abundant life? Well, if not, I'm going to show you the mindset you need to master to have abundance now. All right, so let me ask you a couple more questions. Have you ever heard of Lisa Nichols? Have you ever read her book, Abundance Now? What? Well, you're in luck, because over the next 4 videos, I'm going to introduce you to her and her book, and break down what it looks like to amplify your life and achieve prosperity. All right, so I hope you'll stay tuned to get the scoop on how Lisa Nichols says, and I quote, "You can go from a place of scarcity, feeling like you don't have enough, don't know enough, somehow aren't enough, to a place of prosperity and abundance by maximizing 4 key areas of your life." And those 4 areas she mentions in her book are enrichment, enchantment, engagement, and endowment. So keep on watching, because you're in for a treat. Hi there, I am Reginareneewilliams, and welcome back to my channel, where I share the best insights and advice on mental health and mindset, and help you maintain your mental wellness and positivity in both your personal life and career. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when I upload a new video every Tuesday. Also, I'd love for you to check me out on Instagram and join my community of followers, where I post 3 microblogs per week on mental health and mindset. And you can cruise on over to inspiringwordsofregina.com, where I share more detailed information about mental health and wellness and my story on how mental illness has impacted my life. And I don't know if you guys peeped it, my new shirt, Rich in Mental Health. If you're interested in getting one for yourself, the link is in the description below, along with my Instagram handle and my website. Okay, so first and foremost, I need to tell you a little bit about this amazing author, Lisa Nichols. And before I get into her accomplishments, I just want to share a little bit about her story and her journey. Now check this out. This woman went from being on government assistance to owning her own company. And that is through relentless work ethic, perseverance, and just absolute determination. I mean, she was so focused on her future state that she used to write a check to herself and put in the memo, "Funding my dream," before she even knew what that dream was. Now, I mean, come on, that is some amazing mindset to have. She is a New York Times best-selling author of the book No Matter What, and is a reoccurring motivational speaking coach on the Steve Harvey Show and Today Show. She is one of only 2 African-American female founders to take her own company, Motivating the Masses Incorporated, public. She is also co-authored John Canfield's Chicken Soup for the African American Soul and Chicken Soup for the African American Woman's Soul as well. Not to mention, she is a featured teacher in the self-help movie The Secret, and she teaches, coaches, and lives a life of principles, habits, and beliefs that inspire people to live a richer and fuller life. And she lives right here in the sunny state of California. So I'm sure by now you've noticed that this video is a little different than my last 4 videos. Well, as I mentioned in my channel trailer that you should watch right here if you haven't already, that I'm going to bring you the best insights and advice on mental health and mindset. So I thought, what better way to kick off the topic of mindset than to share what I've learned in this book. I mean, it inspired me so much that I thought I should just spread the word to all of you. All right, so let's get into it. In this video, I'm going to share what she covers in the first 2 chapters of her book that talk about transformation and defining abundance and scarcity. All right, topic number 1, definition of abundance. Lisa talks about how there are several ways to define abundance, using words like prosperity and wealth. But she felt that the best definition of abundance was privileged circumstances. And when she goes into this, she describes, being able to play a bigger game, encounter people that can help your opportunities for advancement and help you attain the lifestyle that, many would admire. So she mentions reading the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, where his advice is to begin with the end in mind. And he describes how you should picture yourself at your own funeral 3 years from now and listen in to 4 speakers talk about you. So like a family member, a friend, a business acquaintance, or even, like a community volunteer, and hear how they describe you. What would they say about you? And she began to wonder, what would they say about me? Or more importantly, what would I want them to say? So have you guys ever thought about that? I mean, did that strike a chord with you like it did for me? If so, I want you to go ahead and comment down below with my legacy if you're feeling me right now. Topic number 2, you must move to a new mental zip code to achieve abundance. Now she talks about how, scarcity is more of a mindset than an actual financial or physical condition. She believes that you may be unconsciously committed to it mentally. Now, this is not to say there is no real struggle in the world, but she believes there is enough for all of us. So are you going to be focused on abundance or a feeling of impossible or lack? She goes on to mention how we must become non-negotiable about changing our mental zip code. And I love this analogy. She says we must pack our bags and mentally move to the new zip code, where we can live in a world of prosperity and not scarcity. And only then will we see our lives transform and change. Topic number 3, pave your path to an abundant future. So in this topic, I wanted to talk about what Lisa discusses about the 4 E's in her book: Enrichment, Enchantment, Engagement, and Endowment. So enrichment is what you experience while developing your whole self into a focused and abundant thinker. Enchantment is when you connect with others and develop relationships that will support you in success. And you'll soon discover the thrill of engagement that comes from pursuing your work, whether it be your employment or owning your own business. And lastly, endowment. This is how we should start seeing money as something that grows and continues to fund the kind of lifestyle only a few can imagine. Topic number 4, the first E, enrichment. Now, I love this one because it is so powerful. She talks about how you need to take responsibility for your thoughts, your actions, but most of all, your reactions to what life throws at you. I mean, it's definitely not easy. Most people blame others for what is wrong with their lives. But you just gotta take the position that you have the power to create the life of your dreams. Honestly, you've always had that power. It's just that now a shift in your mindset is required to move forward and grab that life that you deserve. Topic number 5, visualize yourself as such. So there's a section in the book where Lisa guides us through a visualization exercise. And basically it's the process of visualizing your future life and all the great things before you. Visualization should take place in a quiet area where you can meditate and reflect. And you want to take note of, any impressions or messages, that come to mind, in ways to expand your abundant life. Topic number 6, be willing to fail. Oh my gosh, this one resonates with me loud and clear, and it's so important. What Lisa explains it to be is we must take a chance on ourselves. Be willing to experience, a bad result. And by doing this, you're giving yourself permission to fail. And not only are you giving yourself permission to fail, but you're also giving yourself permission to succeed. I know, it sounds crazy, right? And I love it because she talks about how we often try to avoid a momentary fall. We try to avoid hitting the ground, not realizing that failure is just that we didn't get what we hoped for, and that is it. Now, of course, there are risks involved, but typically your life hasn't changed, due to this failure. All that it is that you did not get the desired outcome, period. Now, here's the part that resonated with me. She also says, and I quote, "Put yourself all the way out there so the world knows what you're up to. Make a bold declaration and get in the process of making your abundant life happen." So this is what I've done by taking the leap and starting my YouTube channel. I made the decision to just go ahead and do it and make a fool of myself and fail or succeed with grace. And I hope I'm doing the latter of the two. But my point is, just go ahead and start your journey. Stop procrastinating for unnecessary reasons. And you'll find that you'll learn along the way. And you may fail. But look at those failures as lessons. Learn from them, grow from them. Because failures matter too, not just your successes. All right, guys. Now that you have some topics from chapters 1 and 2 of the Lisa Nichols book, Abundance Now, you can cruise on over to inspiringwordsofregina.com and read my full-length blog post titled, Are You Living Abundantly? In that post, I talk about special bonuses that are provided in the book and how I've shifted my mindset to abundance and has started implementing different tactics that Lisa talks about in her book. If you'd like to grab your copy of Lisa Nichols' Abundance Now, you can go ahead and click the link in the description below. And while you're down there, also check out my freebies on breaking down your mental health before you break down and mental health mindfulness at work. That's just for you. Alright guys, so if you are new to my channel, please go check out these 2 videos on how to define mental health and mental health tips for the workplace. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when I upload a new video every Tuesday. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.